Hello, kiddos! Sir E is here, and today we're going to discuss the non-Mendelian inheritance, focusing on codominance. And this is for the grade 9. In the previous video, we discussed about incomplete dominance, and now we're going to discuss about codominance. Codominance is described as two equally dominant genes are crossed, resulting to a phenotype sharing both traits. For example, we got a trait which is color blue crossed with a trait which is color yellow. If you have observed, both of them are dominant, and their dominants are equal. And so, the result would be a blue with spotted yellow. It only means that both traits will appear to their offspring or product. To further understand this, let's have this example. We have the color of flower as our trait, and so we have two options, the red and the white flower. The red flower is represented by capital R, and the white flower is represented by small r. Take note that in codominance, the level of dominance is just the same for both traits. Kaya ginagamit lang natin ang small r para ma-represent ang white. So therefore, a plant with red flower can be represented as capital R, 2 capital R. Then, the white flower is represented by 2 small r. Again, for the formation of gametes, we would have this one. It's supposedly 2 capital R and 2 small r, but for much simpler analysis, we just represent it as 1. And when we cross them, we produce 1 capital R and small letter r. And so, its phenotype would be red spotted white flower. And it looks like this. If you have observed, the color of red and the color of white appeared in their offspring. Let's answer this drill. If a red hair cattle is crossed with a white hair cattle, what is the expected phenotype of F1? Show your crossing. With this, let's have this symbol or representation. Capital R for the red hair cattle, small r for the white hair cattle, and a capital R and a small r for row 1 cattle. It means that it contains red and white hair. Since in the problem, we got a red hair cattle, which is represented by this, and a white hair cattle, which is represented by 2 small letter r. Next step, gametes formation. So law of segregation. Afterwards, we will cross them. And so we will form a capital R and small r. So the phenotype of this generation would be row 1 cattle. It means that that cattle has red and white hair combined together or visible to it. And always remember that based on this analysis, every time that the red hair cattle and white hair cattle would produce offspring, they will always be forming or producing Rowan cattle, 100%. Let's continue answering drill number 2. If Rowan cattle are crossed, what are the phenotypes of F2? So, dalawang Rowan naman yung i-observe or analyze natin dito. Same legends or symbols. And we know that row 1 is represented by a capital R and a small r crossed with another one. Then in the formation of gametes, applying the law of segregation, we know that this will be separated into a capital R and small r. And this can be found in the gametes. When we say gametes again, these are sex cells. So it could be sperm cell for the male or egg cell for the female. With this data, let's use Punnett square to easily analyze them. For this Punnett square, we have this, the male and the female. So both of them got capital R and small r. Then let's do the crossing. Next. And we got this result. Let's try to analyze this table. For easy analysis, we will assign number from left to right, then downward. So what are the phenotypes in this table? Number 1 is a red hair cattle. Number 2 is a Rowan cattle. Number 3 is another Rowan cattle. And number 4 is a white hair cattle. This time, let us determine the phenotypic ratio from this result. So we got 1:2:1, or 25% is to 50% is to 25%. It only means that every time that row 1 cattle would produce offspring, they will always have a 25% chance of having red hair cattle and 50% chance of having row 1 cattle and another 25% chance of having white hair cattle. So again, ang mga percentages na to ay probability or possibility lamang. So we got 25% for the red, 50% for the row 1, and 25% for the white. I-apply mo nga kung ano ang natutunan mo from this video by answering this drill. And another drill. These two drills will be posted in the comment section para pwede mong balikan at may apply mo kung ano ang natutunan mo dito sa Teach Vlog na to. And that's it. It's the end of our discussion. I hope you learned something today. And please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to your classmates and batchmates so that they too will learn. I hope that you enjoy learning from this video. See you all again and God bless. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.